said it, I did. Oh, you, oh, okay. Bob called you a phone.
Oh, I'd love to watch that again. That was hilarious.
And did you guys get any tape last year?
And Dickie Bob's?
No?
Mom probably did.
Did you get
No,
some
she didn't have the camera until December.
Oh, that's right.
We only had to live with this for 10 months.
You know, from our.
You forget.
Oh, not our reunion. We put it on. I set up, but I I've got music and all that stuff, but I just can't figure out the last part of it. And I just don't take any time to do it, you know.
Well, 3 hours sitting in front of your computer's enough. I guess I'm gonna go.
Oh, now we
I've
did
been here for
something
3
else.
hours.
And when I get home from work, I got my room, I got a computer,
She's done the women.
drive it all day long.
Huh?
I said, have you done the men as much as you've done the women?
I hate to go. I
No,
hate
well,
to go.
I think you've been
I know, I
giving
never-
people time.
56, 40, and I look through all my hours.
Last time I opened it up, when I sent my stuff to Doris, the pictures and stuff, I had like 3,800 emails on there. It's just like I never.
I didn't think it was possible.
Oh, yeah. There's like 3,800.
42 pages of
Yeah.
email.
I would turn around.
Oh, we were talking about in the top of the hotel in Memphis, I thought.
Well, you just mentioned it not too long ago.
But we were telling him about the rotating restaurants, like on top of the Space Needle. And he says, I wouldn't want to be a waiter there. That'd be really confusing finding the people.
Oh, cute.
Or Diggle. Or Diggle. They were just right there. He's eating his face again. Get her out. Hurry. Aren't those good?
Eat the brownies.
I should know by walking around. That's right.
Daryl, try the brownies with the caramel that and Johnny made.
Now he is.
His shoes.
That was just costumes.
See, that's not so funny.
Girl, you know how to keep your leg up really sexy. I was like,
Do what?
keep your leg back really sexy.
Like Wayne does.
But filming somebody's shoes, that's how they caught the sex offender again. Is that not?
Really? Oh. Mom, you can't film my
The first time he was a senior
In high school?
in high school, and a lady in the trailer court was raped. She was taking a nap. It was Rose Seams. He come in, duct taped her mouth and duct taped her eyes and tried to rape her. And she said she knew it had to be a guy who was young because it almost was his first time. He didn't really know what he was doing, kind of. So, but she saw his shoes through the duct, and they were odd shoes. Well, then a couple weeks later, here he was in Pine Island, and he raped a woman. Same scenario. And
Did
then
you know what he was doing that time?
I don't know for sure.
He's practicing.
He's practicing.
Probably the only way he could get it.
And then the third time he went up to Zambroda, and business was just opening up. It was a real estate business, and one lady was in the office, and he pulled her down, and he was duct taping her and everything. And another lady came in, so he ran away. And they were all describing these odd tennis shoes. And what he didn't really know what he was doing, so they went to the high
Where are the
school,
kids at?
and they found him through his tennis shoes.
They went to the high school?
Yes.
Yeah, in the house waking up babies.
No, I
And
don't know how.
he lived across the street from
quiet.
where we lived in the summer.
Really?
Walk around the back.
His house is here, and their house is like across the street, but it's a two-story. They would have looked right in our house. So he went to prison.
Don't look for me.
Now, when did this all happen?
Oh, this probably happened about 12 years ago.
Okay.
So he went to Stillwater, and they wanted him to take sex offender classes, and he wouldn't do it. So he had to stay another year longer because he wouldn't do it. And he got out, and he wasn't supposed to be in Rochester, but Carrie worked at Remax, and she would walk next door to the gas station and get coffee and cappuccino on her break. And the lady at the gas station said, "You're from Mazeppa?" And Carrie goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "That Tiedemann guy was just out here, and they arrested him again. He wasn't supposed to be in Rochester." Some lady come in and said, "There's this weird man out there. He's watching me. I'm very uncomfortable." So they called the cops, and here it was him. Back in prison for a year because he was on probation. Got back out again, Rochester paper. It says Peterman rearrested. He was a coach for a women's softball team. They hired him as a women's coach for a softball
And
team.
he was on probation for a sex offender.
And no one reads the newspaper. No one that hired him reads the newspaper.
Or he should have been on.
Yeah.
He's
should
a
have
sex
assist.
offender, but they didn't check his record. And there was a young girl
that's
a
horrible.
week before that, I think it was, that was raped, violently raped. Usually he did women, because I talked to the guy who lives at my house. I talked to the wife. And she said that she was afraid. And her husband had called, when he got out the first time and moved in with his mother across the street, they had called the sheriff down in Wabasha and said, what can I do? You know, my wife is here, my daughters are here, and the sheriff says, worry about your wife, not your daughters. He says, what am I supposed to do? You know, he's right across the street, and he says, lock all your doors, close all your windows, he has rights too.
Yes,
He has rights too, that's
I have a
exactly
right.
what they say.
But
To
yes,
protect
they're
my
supposed to
family, there's
register
gonna be a
them.
gun, there's gonna be bloodshed, I'm sorry.
They're supposed to
That has
register
been out 3
themselves
times.
as a sex
That's-
offender.
This is his third
Like,
time
that's
arrested.
just-
A lot of them don't.
They, a
because
level
that
3,
one's
4th is the
sophomore.
worst.
We're
And he
down
should
to
be a
the
4th
ones.
anyway.
He didn't
He should be a
register.
4th.
That was
So one-
It's just really sad.
It is, it's sad.
I would go to
They
jail.
should be shot. Why should they be spending our money
When
on
he
those
got
people?
out, when he got out that first time, my best friend Linda Weiberg has a granddaughter, and she was about 8. She called the sheriff and says, I'm going to be walking with my granddaughter. Is he in Mazeppa? You know, is he in Mazeppa? They go, we can't tell you that. He has his rights. We can tell you there are 2 level 2s in Mazeppa that are sex offenders, but we can't tell you their name, or we can't tell you where they live.
Austin does with level 3s. It's posted in the paper. Because I've gone to a couple of them when my kids were younger. And one was at St. A's Church. You went in there and they put his picture up. They told you where he was going to live, what his rules were. So if you saw him that, you know, too close to the swimming pool or too close to a elementary school, you were to call authorities. But they usually reoffend within a short time. They get too close. I mean, they don't abuse somebody, but they break their rules, and so they're removed again.
Well, see, they didn't have his, the first time, meeting till 3 weeks after he was in Mazeppa.
Oh, see, Austin usually has it before he gets there.
I don't think that they should
They
even
should-
give the opportunity.
I don't either.
If they can't they can't rehabilitate, no.
And he didn't
See, they
want to
have
go
rights.
to classes?
They only have so many.
So does everybody
years.
else, so that's
I
just.
know. Something's got to
So
change.
until something happens,
Something.
his rights are fine, but, you know, he's in
Access.
control of that, that's not fair.
Bob says send them home with the judge.
Yeah.
Who lets them go? Send them home with the judge and let
And his
them
wife.
their
And
family.
his wife and his grandkids.
But not grandkids. No.
The judges.
I don't care. They send them home with the
No.
just the judge. You know, you don't
Yeah.
want his.
No, but
Let him worry about all that. Yes.
Well, apparently he isn't, otherwise he didn't let him out.
I think the vigilante should get some of those boys.
As long as
The
they're not
vigilante.
caught. Right.
Somebody's out there.
Take him over to the
Who
hospital.
knows what happened to him?
That's not gonna hurt. That's not gonna stop him.
It's like Earl has to die.
Yeah.
As long as they don't. As long as they're a sex vigilante and they don't.
Yeah,
catch them.
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Do a sex change operation on him.
I won't do
That
anything.
probably one.
Because I went to a workshop in Woodville before we left, and they interviewed guys in prisons, very bad sex offenders. They said you can do anything and everything to me, but when I get out, I'm going to reoffend marijuana. I mean, you can cut it off, you can give me meds. Yeah, a true sex offender, they stay in. For sure.
Okay, I don't want a copy of this.
No, I don't do that.
This shouldn't.
What time's
Should be good. Get the money. You know, should we raise it?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think you just that walking in with the eyes, it was like, daddy.
Yeah. You got a ride, didn't you?
Thank you. How are you? Did you sleep good? Yeah.
Try not to get him wet.
Think he likes you. You took him out of his bed.
Yeah, you made him pretty happy by doing that.
I didn't know if he would come with me.
Okay. You said the M word. That's him. Okay. I knew I heard one of them.
Shut that down.
Had a nice nap.
They're trying to get
Yeah, do you need a couple hours?
What are you doing?
I miss naps. Me too. I'm with
Oh, cracker? Oh, you gonna give mommy a hug?
I get to set my own schedule. There might be
Go
nap in
run?
my
You
food.
gonna go run? See something?
Yeah, the couch is broken in, a little itchy. The picture is so old, it's almost retro. So it's really cool. I love it. And I have my own bathroom and I get to shower without, I get to go to number 2 without people sitting next to me asking me questions about stuff on the floor, like, so no, it's wonderful.
Wanna get down and play?
Mom cleaned the kitchen, it's nice and mom clean,
So you getting grandma over there?
Correct. Yep. And they have dishes there, but for graduation, my mom got me some dishware stuff, so I've got Fiesta wear now.
Okay, no dishwasher?
No dishwasher, no. Just me. Yep. So, and we have a dishwasher at home and we never use it. Oh. Ever. Like,
Doris, what do you need?
so Peyton.
So watch them drive us through
You gotta rinse everything off if you aren't going to run it right away. It's gotta be right on.
water for your hands.
Yeah.
So it's like just in your countertops, like wash them down. Yeah, I can live without a dishwasher. I'd much rather have covered it there.
For most people, it's 5, 6,
What's he doing, Lane? Wanna see this one? Oh, good boy, you're blowing it up. Yay! You blowing it up? You gonna get back to Lane? You waited. You want that? You wanna play with that? Give that one back to you.
I'm good. Come on, Leah.
along the tollway, right over here. There's a pipe going out of ground, it's got a 20-foot high, 20-foot tall thing all the time. Like, why aren't they using that to do something?
Turns green, it's good to go. I'm just gonna
When you're being timed, it's harder. 7.3. You gotta reset.
If you have an incinerator plant, then there's something like
550. That's good.
Because there's when Aurora Dome, this range up the street where
and set, go!
they were kind of right on top of this intersection, actually.
Ready?
You can see the layers of garbage. When I started doing that, you can see the
It goes bad, it goes bad.
Or it's even harder when the clock took it. When you know you're being timed.
And,
Money mark, set, go. No, it's okay, I don't like to lose. No. Then do it against me, you won't lose.
Elan?
Ready? Set, go. Yeah, you did. See, they're gonna break it. I got 9 seconds class. 9:31.
They'll take them, they gotta be in a brown paper bag.
1,
So they
2,
take bags.
go.
They take them.
Oh, Ronnie, did I tell you about my bacon tonight? No, what was that? What did you do?
You asked for that one, Beth.
Emmy and Angela. Let Emmy and Angela play. I don't know. I think so. I'm gonna squeeze.
You gotta practice first.
Oh, there you go.
Just tell them it's just.
We've done it before, I think.
Okay, ready? On your marks. Get set, go. Hi, Peyton.
He's watching them.
Okay, girls, you ready? On your marks. No, okay, we gotta get on your marks. Go. Get set, go. Are you done? No. You're not. Ready, set, go.
No, thank you.
Timers reset. Mark, get set, go. On your mark, get set, go.
You got one from.
Say go.
Ready, go.
They're going well.
Oh, I have to raise my messages.
Say go.
Ready, go.
I'm a little carried away.
Come over here.
Okay. Ready?
Say go.
Maggie.
Say go.
On your mark, get set, go. Go, Liddy.
I'm losing.
Go. You're that big I'll play you. Okay. Which side do you start from? Right side. Left side. Okay. Ready? Set. Go.
6th one. The big one in the middle.
I can't do that.
Okay, do that.
Ready? Are you ready? No. Ready? Are you sure? Bring it on. Go. Come on, Meg. Bring it on. Oh. Ready to go. I did. Too
I'm no good at that
You two love each other.
A whole lot.
Rematch. Ready, set, go.
Do you think she's never heard that?
She's never heard that.
My mom is Delin.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
So that's his.
Everyone say go. I'm still reset, I'm still reset, I'm still reset. Ready? A second. 1, 2, go.
Oh, he's done. I think you need a new starter.
Thank you. I will say, somebody else can go.
Get in there. Gonna get him a official starter. We're not taking this crap. Open the door. On your marks, get set, go.
That's cheating. If he doesn't know
Why am
what
I
he's doing.
cheating?
Because you gotta do one step at a time.
Oh,
And you gotta put it down that way.
you get 709, yeah, you got it.
Do it again.
Well, you can
Chris.
only do one stack at a time? Why?
Bring it.
That's the rule.
I multitask, man.
Dang it.
Okay.
Hey, no, ready, set, go. Oh, you little punk.
There you go.
We're getting too rough
You're getting
now.
nasty now.
Okay.
Is there another, a big cup, did you say?
You can do a stack of 6 in the
Okay,
center.
let's get a
You
good
go
start
3,
here.
6, and 3.
You
That's
jump
hard.
the gun over here.
Trying to get that big one to
Mark,
stand up.
get set,
Especially when
go.
you're going fast like this against somebody.
Crap, dang it. 612.7.
I think you got started.
Yes, you are my hero. I'm done.
Doesn't that get your heart racing?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Peyton. Peyton Lee, will you give Lane a kiss?
Look at it, Bill.
No. Can you give Lane a kiss? Can you give Lane a hug? Can you kiss Lane? Oh, that was juicy. Was it juicy? Look at her face. She's like, I don't want this.
That's a good one.
Hey, can you give Lane a hug? Oh, they just kissed. They were done. Yeah, the hug. Peyton. Look at that. That is so
And shoes.
That's what mommy's gonna see that. 689. That's good. You're little. What's it say? What's it say? Dita. Yeah, that's what it says. I have no idea.
You would not pick it out.
La la. What's my name? What's her name? What's my name? I think you're right.
Okay, you two want to go? Beat down. Get on there. Get your hands on there. Ready? Go.